What's going on, guys? So it's been a long time since I've done any type of electronic video on YouTube, but I wanted to show off the power of my new Galaxy Note 10.1 2014 edition. The last one I did was the original Samsung Galaxy 10.1, and honestly, we've come a long way in tablet world since then. Yeah, so without further ado, it's not really an unboxing because I have had this for about 2 weeks now, and you know, I've got to really learn the device, and I'm still learning it, honestly, and I love that there's so much to do in this. I'm sorry, but the learning curve issue that people have where they go for something like an iPad because it's easier or simple, and this is simple too, but you have the option of making it less simple, which I love that. So, because it's really a silly debate whether something's, you know, simple or not, because honestly, there are things that can stay simple if that's how you use it, or you know, by not using that feature versus, you know, not. But anyway, I don't want to, you know, blurt about anything else. So anyway, obviously, like I said, it's not really an unboxing. I bought a few accessories. It's really hard right now because it's still a new tablet. There's not many accessories at all. You know, I got this little pouch I got from like Best Buy. You know, they don't really have many, you know, cases like I have for the original 10.1 Note. I have this cool case that I used to use all the time, and I used to love this case. But one issue I have with the new one is I love the design so much of the new 2014 version that I am kind of reluctant to cover it up. It just feels so good in the hand. I mean, it just feels really nice. So yeah, so it's already started up and whatnot. I didn't want to wait for it to load up, but it's pretty fast with loading up. Alright, so I'm just gonna pretty much, this is not a review, guys. I don't want to review something that I actually love because it'd be kind of biased. So I'm just gonna give you guys a user experience of what I go through while I use, you know, my Note. There's just so much to do. It's fast. And as you see, this is not TouchWiz. I actually use Nova Launcher because I enjoy that, you know, I just like the fact that it brings you closer to that Jelly Bean, you know, Google stock experience, you know. Although I like some of the features of TouchWiz, I do like the features. TouchWiz just always has issues to me, but I do love Samsung products, which is why I continue to buy them. So, you know, I'll go into certain stuff that I normally go into. So I always check the Google Play Store. It just updated. I don't know if it updated on its own, but I downloaded the new update where, you know, now it has these cool things from the side, which I love. Makes it a lot more, you know, compact and easier to use. Obviously, I use Facebook, and something that I normally do on this now, I've become very accustomed to doing this. In fact, let me see if I can bring this tab a little closer. Let me focus it. Hopefully that's focused for you guys. So yeah, what I've been normally doing has been, you know, bringing out two screens. I am like in love with using Facebook and YouTube these days, and even Gmail with those. YouTube is mainly something that I would always have in the background, in case I want to watch videos and whatnot, you know. So, in fact, I bought this little cool handy thing too. So I'll use this. This way I don't have to move it a lot, and you guys can see pretty much what I go through with my tablet. It's a beautiful device. I love the way it's designed with the backing and everything. My dad was like, "Oh, I love that," and my dad knows nothing about technology at all. Because of this, he wanted to go out and buy a computer, which is kind of weird, but he wants a touchscreen now, so pretty cool. I'm teaching my dad. Anyway, so like I said, I like to use two screens at once, so I will actually use Facebook and YouTube a lot. So I might be watching my tech because I am a geek.
Holy cow, your
and good, because now there's so many commercials, I can just skip, you know, just skim through and whatnot, and as I'm watching these things, you can change sizes. You know, I love that. It's like my favorite feature at this point right now. And people keep getting jealous on Facebook because I can do that. Another cool thing I can do with this is I can actually, you know, you can change launchers with Android, right? So a cool thing I like to play around with my iPad friends about is the fact that I have iLauncher, which is pretty much iOS 7 on your Android device. It looks just like iOS 7. Honestly, in some ways it works better, but you didn't hear me say that. It's smooth as can be. It's smooth as can be. You can create the folders just like it. I can even change the dock if I wanted to with something called iNoti. The iLauncher is not on the market anymore because they had to take it off, but you can find it online, get the APK, and download it in. This is the iNoti, and what the iNoti does is it changes your dock to look just like iOS 7. Again, I just do it for fun. I personally don't have any desire to do that because if I wanted an iPad, I would have bought one. But it's fun to have the option to change things and stuff, you know. I do have a friend that has an iPhone and he has a Nexus 7 and he actually uses iLauncher because he enjoys that experience. So, but he does like the Android ecosystem better. So it's pretty cool that you can do these options and everything. Another thing that I use is obviously Netflix. So I'm touching it so lightly because it's on the stand and whatnot. But I love the new Netflix design, by the way. It's so smooth. You know, everything plays beautifully. If I want to play, you know, one of the things, but I'm gonna rush through that. I also have Showbox. Showbox again is another app that's not on the market, but it's pretty much brand new movies and all the TV shows, and they are updated. I mean, regularly. They are updated often. You can't go wrong with this app. I mean, Walking Dead is like my favorite show right now, and you click that, and let's see here, third-party launcher. And it's high def, man. I mean, you can't go wrong. It's a beautiful app. And of course, I'm gonna skip through. Buffers nice and quickly. Skip again because that's a dark scene. Actually, it's The Walking Dead. It's always dark. Another thing that I use. Why are you giving me ads? Another thing that I use is the video player. I use the video player a lot. Basically to get through these videos and whatnot. I love using like I'm really big on watching Back to the Future. I bring this everywhere I go. I'm a photographer, so I'm always traveling and whatnot. The quality is beautiful. So yeah, I love that. I mean, it's just a great experience all around. Let me turn the brightness up a little bit for you guys. I don't play many games on my tablet, believe it or not, but I actually have been playing this new game. I don't know if you know if it's new, but Iron Man 3. Probably not even that new because the movie's been out for a while now. But you know, it is smooth as it can be. This beast with the Exynos, you know, Octa or Quad, you know, whatever. I know it's Octa, but I know it uses 4 at a time. It really destroys any type of thing. I mean, it's just a beast. It can just eat through. The loading is faster. I've tested with my old tablet and it's just nothing compares. Now I gotta deal with the ads, of course. There's ads on everything now, but hey, what are you gonna do? It's like my new favorite game. That and Dead Trigger 2. Oh, yeah, you guys get the point. It's a beautiful game. I am big on also. I love the S Pen features. My last one I had, I really never really used the S Pen features, and this one I do use the features a lot. You know, I'm a scrapbooker. Since I'm a geek, there'll be times when I'm on the train and my exit's coming, so I'll actually scrapbook it. It'll save in there so I can watch it again later when I'm able to, you know, maybe at a Starbucks or something. So I do love that a lot. I have HBO to go, but that does not work yet. You know, I've sent them. Everyone's been sending them messages. It doesn't work yet. I use my music player, obviously. And again, the reason I don't use all the other launchers, I love Nova Launcher because it gives you that Jelly Bean experience, and also it has widgets. I can't go without using widgets now because I have. Look at this, my calendar. I have my Friendcaster, which is Facebook, my Bible, YouTube. I mean, calendar. I can't do it. It's just so beautiful to use those now. And I've been getting about 11 to 12 hours on this thing. Hard use. I mean, you're talking about Netflix and YouTube and Chromecast. I've been getting a lot of time, and I've actually posted pictures on Twitter, and Samsung saw it and they loved it. So yeah, I've been getting a lot of good use out of this thing, and I'm really enjoying it a lot. Another thing I use is actually Talkatone. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it allows you to call on your Google Voice services instead of, you know. So I actually have been answering some of my business calls and some of my calls on here. And apparently my friends say they hear the call quality sounds really, really good. So if they're not complaining, I'm not complaining. So that's good. they must have updated it because the old one used to sound like crap. So that's good. That's good news. I use Amazon. Lately, I just keep looking for cases for this thing, but right now it's such a new tablet. Nobody's making cases that much for them yet, so it's pretty hard to find. Obviously, I have Subway Surfer, but I'm not trying to turn this into portrait mode. It's just not my thing, unless I'm traveling. I do read a lot of comics. Lately, I've been watching reading The Walking Dead. It's my thing. Nice and smooth, beautiful. Oh, it's good to have this pen. It helps me with this video. I didn't even think about this. So yeah, you know, Dropbox, you have your Gmail. Gmail looks beautiful. I actually like it better than going on a computer now. For Instagram, I have Instagram obviously, but it makes you go into, you know, I'll do it for you guys. It makes it go into portrait mode. It's not made for this, obviously. I guess, that's not made for it, but I guess that's just how they do it. I actually use Padgram. I just found out about it and I think it's awesome. There's Padgram, and again, there have been people experience lag on you know, when they bought it. It could be TouchWiz, but Samsung has been rolling out some pretty cool firmware upgrades. I've had at least 3 of them since I got it, and I'm seeing it smoother and smoother as it goes by. So, you know, it's definitely worth it. I mean, it's a beautiful device. I mean, this is just phenomenal. How can you go wrong with this thing? What else do I do on here? Obviously, I use Facebook. Who doesn't use Facebook, right? And it's just beautiful. Again, the scrolling is not because of the app. I mean, not because of the device. It's the app. Facebook just has an issue itself, but they're trying to make it better. All right, it should be loaded up now. So smooth. See, as the photos load up, it really slows up. But that's on my phone too. But it's beautiful though. I mean, it's lovely. Everything's really, really fast with this. I mean, responsive as can be. You know, I can go real fast, and I can go, you know, slower. You know, so it's just, I don't know how you can go wrong with this. I would actually recommend this to any other device on the market right now. And yeah, I got the 32 gigabyte version because I do need a lot of space, and then I added 64 gigabytes. So, but $599. Everyone's saying it's really a play on words. People are saying that the tablet is more expensive. The 16 gigabyte is $549, and honestly, you can find it a little bit cheaper these days now. I saw it for $529 on Amazon the other day, brand new. But the iPad is $599 for 32 gigabyte as well. It's just the 16 gigabyte, which honestly, I don't know why I would buy a 16 gigabyte anyway. I do a lot of intensive work on here. I'm a photographer again, so as I say, I have a lot of photos on here sometime where I actually will edit on here, because I do have Photoshop on here and everything. What else to do? I mean, I just want you guys to experience. Again, this is not a review. I want you guys to experience this as a fellow user using this and see how, you know, how I like it, and I love it. I mean, I knew it was going to be a great device. It's just buttery smooth and beautiful. Again, I use Nova Launcher. Nova Launcher you can buy. I bought it because it's just so beautiful to me. It's so smooth and just lovely. Yeah, so I recommend this tablet to anyone, and if you have any questions, leave your comments below. Give it a thumbs up or a like. This is not Facebook. So yeah, give it a like and, you know, enjoy. Hopefully you get it and you enjoy it as well. Adios. Later.